Hi, I'm Ava, and here's Luke with me. Today we're going to talk about something simple but powerful, our daily routine in English.
Hey everyone, I'm Luke, and this is exciting because, daily routines seem small, but they can totally change your English practice.
Exactly, because think about it. Every day you brush your teeth, you eat breakfast, you check your phone. These simple actions are perfect practice moments.
And here's the problem, right? Many learners feel stuck. They think they need big words, but honestly, daily routine English builds real confidence.
Yes. And I want to ask you, do you ever wake up and feel lost for words? Like you know the action, but not the English word?
Oh, totally, that happened to me learning Spanish. I wanted to say I'm brushing my teeth, but I just blanked. So frustrating.
Yeah, I can imagine. And for English learners, it's the same. You want to speak, but your mind goes silent and you feel sad.
But here's the good part. If you connect English to your daily routine step by step, you never forget. It becomes automatic, like breathing.
Right. And today we'll guide you through it. We'll share how to describe your day, use simple sentences, and even practice together.
So before we start, let me ask you, Ava, what's the very first English sentence you say to yourself in the morning?
Good question. Usually I whisper, I am waking up. It's simple, but it makes me feel like my brain is ready.
Wow, that's nice. For me, I say, I am getting out of bed. You see, very basic but powerful daily practice.
Friends listening, try it now. Repeat after me. I am waking up. Again, I am waking up.
Now say this with me. I am getting out of bed.
Once more, I am getting out of bed.
Doesn't it feel real?
It really does. And here's a little story one student told me. I practiced brushing my teeth in English every day, and guess what? He improved fast.
That's amazing. Because it's not about studying for hours. It's about using English naturally with things you already do.
Exactly. And oh, let me ask you, Luke, do you think people feel shy talking to themselves in English?
Yes, many learners feel strange, but actually, it's not strange at all. It's like a private workout for your mouth and brain.
Oh, I love that. A workout for your mouth. That's perfect. Because speaking English is like exercise. You repeat small moves until it feels easy.
Right, and daily routine gives you those small moves. Eat, walk, sleep, work. Every action can become a sentence, and soon, sentences become stories.
So true. Let's do a tiny practice now. Friends, repeat after me. I am brushing my teeth.
Good. Again, I am brushing my teeth. Okay, now another one. I am drinking water. Once more, I am drinking water. See, very short, but these words are your building blocks.
Yeah, it's like Lego pieces. You don't need a castle on day one. Just connect small blocks and soon you make something big.
Oh, wow, I like that picture. And it's true, small words create big stories. So, Ava, what's your next routine action after waking up?
Well, usually I make coffee and I say to myself, I am making coffee. Sometimes I even smile because it feels real and warm.
Haha, nice. For me, I drink water first. So I say, I am drinking water. And honestly, it makes me proud. Like I started my day in English.
Listeners, here's your challenge. Tomorrow morning, before you touch your phone, say one English sentence about what you are doing. Just one.
Yeah, only one. That's the start of your daily routine English practice. And guess what? It grows naturally, like a small seed becoming a tree.
Right, and in the next part, we'll talk about how to connect more actions together. That's when your English starts to flow.
So, Ava, we just talked about waking up and saying one sentence. But what happens next? How can learners connect more actions together?
Well, this is where it gets fun. You take small steps, right? For example, I am waking up. I am brushing my teeth. I am making coffee.
Oh, yes, that's great. It's like telling a mini story. Instead of just one action, you connect them and it starts to sound natural.
Exactly. And learners don't need perfect grammar. Honestly, just using I am action is enough to build fluency slowly, day by day.
Right. And here's the interesting part. When you hear yourself saying these sentences, your brain begins to think in English naturally.
Yes, and I want our friends listening to try with us. Let's practice a little story together, step by step.
Okay, repeat after me. I am waking up. Now, I am brushing my teeth. Good. And then, I am eating breakfast.
Very good. Now let's do it again, smoothly, like a short story. Say it with me. I am waking up. I am brushing my teeth. I am eating breakfast.
Wow, that already sounds like a routine. And you see, friends, this is the power of linking small pieces together.
By the way, Luke, do you remember when you first practiced like this in another language? Did it feel easy or kind of strange?
Oh, honestly, it felt strange at first. I thought, why am I talking to myself? But then I realized it works, and soon I felt confident.
Yes, that's so true. At first, you feel silly, but after a few days, it feels natural, like you're just narrating your own life.
Right. And here's a funny thing. Sometimes I would talk in Spanish while washing dishes. My friends laughed, but it helped me so much.
Haha, that's a great story. And it shows something important. Don't be afraid of feeling a little funny. That's part of the learning journey.
Absolutely. So let's ask our listeners a question. What's one action you do every morning? Can you try saying it in English now?
Yes, take a moment, think about it. Maybe I am washing my face or I am drinking tea. Say it aloud. Go ahead.
Did you say it? I bet you did. And if you didn't, well, this is your chance. Don't just listen, talk with us.
That's right, because practice without speaking is like having food without eating. It's there, but you don't feel full. You need to speak.
Oh, that's a strong image. I like it. And it's true, you need to eat English every day to feel strong in speaking.
So, friends, here's another mini practice. Repeat after me. I am putting on my clothes. Good. Again, I am putting on my clothes.
Now, another one. Say with me, I am walking to the kitchen. Nice. Again, I am walking to the kitchen. You're building a real life routine story.
See, it's easy. And many students tell me I don't have time to practice English. But guess what? Daily routine gives you time.
Exactly, because you already do these actions every day. You don't need extra hours. You just add English words to the life you live.
Right. And when you start small, you surprise yourself. After a week, you suddenly notice, oh, I can speak a whole morning story léger.
That's the transformation moment. At first, only one line, then two, then three. And one day you realize you can talk about your whole day.
That's powerful. So let me ask you, Luke, how do you usually guide a beginner who feels nervous starting this?
I tell them, just imagine you're teaching a child. Simple, slow, clear words. Don't pressure yourself. Just enjoy describing small daily steps.
Yes, like teaching a child. That's a wonderful way because then you remove fear. It becomes gentle, playful, and full of small victories.
And you know what, Ava? Victories are important. Even saying, I am eating out loud, honestly, that's a win. We must celebrate it.
Oh, yes, celebration is key. Sometimes, after finishing my coffee routine sentence, I smile and say, good job, Ava. It keeps me motivated.
Haha, that's great. Now I do the same. And friends, you should too. Give yourself a small well done app after every English line.
Okay, let's do one more quick practice. Repeat after me. I am going to work. Nice. Again, I am going to work. And now, say this with me.
I am walking outside. Beautiful. These are sentences you can really use every single day.
Right. And in the next part, we'll talk about how to add feelings to your routine so it's not just actions, but emotions too. So, Luke, in the last part, we built small daily routine stories. But routines aren't just actions, they also have feelings.
Yes, exactly. Because when you wake up, sometimes you feel tired, sometimes happy, sometimes lazy. Adding emotions makes English more alive.
Right. For example, instead of only I am waking up, you can say, I am waking up and I feel tired. It's more real.
Oh, that's good. And listeners, this is important. Emotions connect words to your heart. And when your heart is in it, you remember better.
I love that. So let's practice right now. Repeat after me.
I am drinking coffee and I feel happy. Again, I feel happy.
Good. Now try this one with me. I am brushing my teeth and I feel sleepy.
Nice.
See how simple emotions change the sentence?
Exactly. And here's a little story. One of my students said,
I am walking to work and I feel nervous.
that's a full, honest sentence.
Wow, that's powerful. And so human, right? Because daily life is not just action, it's how you feel during the action.
Yes. And actually, when you connect feelings, you begin to sound natural, like a friend, not a textbook. That's what learners really want.
So true. By the way, Ava, what's one routine action where your feeling is always strong?
Oh, easy. Cooking dinner. I often say, I am cooking dinner and I feel relaxed. It's my peaceful moment in the day.
Nice. For me, it's walking in the morning. I say, I am walking outside and I feel fresh. That word fresh just feels good.
Friends, think of one moment in your day when you feel something strong. Can you put it in English? Say it now. Try it.
Yes. Maybe you say, I am watching TV and I feel bored. Or, I am talking to my friend and I feel happy.
And if you don't know many feeling words, don't worry. You can start with just 3. Happy, tired, sad. They're simple but useful.
Let's practice those 3. Repeat after me.
I feel happy. I feel tired. I feel sad.
Great! These are your emotional tools.
And once you master those, you can add more later, like nervous, excited, relaxed, angry. But start small so you don't feel overwhelmed.
Exactly. You see, English is like building a house. First, you need strong walls, simple words. Then you add decoration, emotions, and details.
Oh, wow, I like that picture. And I think feelings are like windows. They let the world see inside your story.
Yes, that's beautiful, Ava, and I think our listeners will remember it. So, friends, don't just say actions. Open your windows with feelings.
Okay, let's do another small practice. Repeat after me.
I am eating breakfast and I feel happy.
Good. Again, I feel happy.
Now, one more.
I am doing homework and I feel tired.
Excellent. That's real, right? Because homework usually makes us tired.
Haha, true. And you know, when you say feelings in English, you start to notice your emotions more. It makes learning personal.
Yes, and personal stories are easier to remember. You never forget what you feel, and that memory makes your English stronger.
Exactly. So, Luke, let me ask you, what happens if learners forget words in the middle of their routine story?
Good question. I always say, don't stop, just keep going with simple words. For example, I am cooking food.
That's fine. Oh, yes, you don't need perfect vocabulary. Even food is okay. Later, you can learn rice or pasta. But for now, just keep speaking.
And actually, mistakes are good. They show you're learning. If you never make mistakes, it means you're not trying enough.
That's so true. And I hope our listeners feel safe here. This podcast is a place where mistakes are welcome, even celebrated.
Absolutely. So let's do a challenge for everyone listening. Tomorrow, try to make 3 daily routine sentences with emotions.
Yes. For example,
I am waking up and I feel tired. I am drinking tea and I feel happy. I am studying and I feel bored.
Beautiful. 3 small sentences, but full of life. If you do this every day for a week, your English will grow fast.
right. And in the next part, we'll talk about how to turn these sentences into short conversations, like talking to a friend about your day.
So, Ava, we've practiced actions and added feelings, but here's the big step. How do we make it sound like a real conversation?
Great question. You see, once you can say, I am eating breakfast and I feel happy, the next step is sharing it with someone.
Exactly, because speaking alone is good, but speaking with another person makes it alive. Even small questions create connection.
Right. So let's show an example. I'll say,
I am drinking coffee. How about you? That's already a short, natural conversation.
Nice. And I can answer, I am drinking tea and I feel relaxed. See, 2 lines, but it feels like real daily English.
Friends, let's practice this together. Repeat after me.
I am eating breakfast. How about you?
Good. Again, how about you?
Now answer with me.
I am drinking tea, and I feel happy.
Yes, that's it. You see, you can now talk with a friend.
And by the way, Luke, don't you think many learners feel scared when they imagine real conversations?
Oh, absolutely. They worry about mistakes, about grammar, about pronunciation, but honestly, a simple "how about you" already makes you sound friendly.
Yes, that small phrase is like a magic key. It opens the door for others to speak, and suddenly you're not alone in English.
And the best part, you don't need big words, you just need simple ones repeated often. Daily routine English is your safe practice zone.
Exactly. Let's give another example. I'll say,
I am walking outside. It is sunny. How about you?
And I answer, I am staying home and I feel lazy.
haha, that's true sometimes. But see, it's still English. Haha, yes, lazy days are real. And this shows when you practice conversations, you don't need to invent something big. Just share your truth.
Right, and truth is easy to remember because it's your life, your day, your feelings. That's why daily routine practice works so well.
That reminds me. One of my students told me, I finally talked with my roommate. I just asked, what are you doing?
Oh, wow, that's huge. A small question, but it opened a real conversation. This is exactly what we want for our listeners.
Friends, let's try that now. Repeat after me. What are you doing? Again, louder. What are you doing?
Perfect. And now answer with me. I am reading a book. Or say, I am cooking food. Any small action works.
See, that's already dialogue, and it's so simple. You don't need advanced grammar to sound like you're really talking.
Exactly. So, Ava, if someone practices this every day, how fast do you think they'll feel confident in real conversations?
Honestly, in just 1 or 2 weeks, if they practice 10 minutes a day, routine sentences, feelings, and short questions, their confidence grows fast.
Yes, I agree, because it's not about time, it's about consistency. Daily, small, real life English beats one big grammar lesson.
Oh, I love that line. Daily small practice beats big lessons. That's a message our listeners really need to hear.
Right. And friends, I want to ask you, can you imagine yourself doing this? Tomorrow, just one question. What are you doing?
And then one answer. For example,
I am studying English.
that's it. Simple, but it's a conversation, and conversations make you stronger.
Yes, and here's a small role play idea. Talk to yourself like two people. One asks, what are you doing? The other answers.
Haha, yes, I've done that before, and it really works. You feel silly at first, but soon it feels fun, like acting in a play.
Exactly, and actually, actors learn languages fast because they practice dialogues. You can do the same with your daily routine.
Friends, let's try a role play together. I'll ask, you answer.
What are you doing?
Good. Now answer with one action.
Great job, and now I'll ask,
How are you feeling?
perfect, you answered. I hope so. Even if it's one word, that's enough.
And see, in just a few minutes, you practiced real conversation lines. That's the beauty of daily routine English. It grows naturally.
Fred, and in the next part, we'll go one step deeper, turning your routine practice into short daily stories you can share with anyone.
So, Luke, we've reached the best part. We started with actions, then added feelings, then short conversations. Now, it's time for stories.
Oh, yes, stories. Because when you can connect your day into a short story, you sound natural and you feel like a real English speaker.
Exactly. And stories don't need to be long. Even 5 sentences can become a simple, powerful daily story.
Right, let's show an example. I'll start I am waking up.
I am brushing my teeth. I am drinking coffee. I feel happy.
Nice. And I'll make one too.
I am waking up. I feel tired. I am cooking breakfast. I am eating eggs. I feel better.
Wow, that's a full morning story. Simple words, real life, natural flow. Friends, did you hear how easy that was?
Yes, and now it's your turn. Think about your morning. Can you say 3 or 4 sentences? Try it right now with us.
Maybe you said, I am waking up.
I am drinking tea. I feel sleepy.
That's perfect. Short, real, and honest.
And by the way, friends, don't worry if your story is not perfect. Stories grow slowly. Each day, add one more sentence.
Yes, on Monday, maybe only 2 sentences. On Tuesday, 3. On Wednesday, 4. After 1 week, you can make a small paragraph.
Exactly. And here's a tip, record yourself. When you tell your story in English, use your phone. Then listen, you'll hear your progress.
Oh, yes, I do that too. At first, it feels strange, but then you listen and think, wow, that's me speaking English, Al.
Haha, yes. And it gives you motivation because you realize you are not just studying English, you are living English.
Right, and honestly, that's the dream to live in English, to wake up, eat, walk, work, all in simple English words.
Friends, let's do one more practice. Repeat after me.
I am going to bed. I feel tired. I am smiling. I feel peaceful.
Beautiful. Now try this one with me. I am walking to school. I feel nervous. I see my friend. I feel happy.
Wow, that's powerful. You see, your day is not just a routine, it's a story full of actions and feelings.
Yes, and when you can tell your own story, you don't feel stuck anymore. You feel free. You feel like, yes, I can speak.
That's such an emotional point because so many learners cry inside when they can't speak. But daily routine stories open the door.
Right, and you don't need a big dictionary. You only need your own life, your real day, to start speaking English.
Exactly. And I promise you, friends, if you do this every single day for 30 days, you'll see real change.
Yes, and not small change, big change. You'll notice you think faster, you speak easier, and you don't feel so nervous anymore.
So here's our final challenge. Tonight or tomorrow, make one short story about your day. Just 3 or 4 sentences. Say it aloud.
Yes, and if you can, write it in the comments below. Share your daily routine story with us. We'd love to see it.
Absolutely, because when you share, you inspire others. Someone else may read your story and think, wow, I can do this too.
And that's how we grow together. One learner speaks, another listens, and soon we all feel stronger in English.
So, friends, remember start small, connect actions, add feelings, ask questions, and finally, tell your story. That's your path to confidence.
Yes, and if this podcast helped you today, imagine what 30 days of practice will do. Seriously, your English could change forever.
So, don't stop here. Subscribe, stay with us, and let's walk this journey together. We'll keep guiding you step by step.
And before we go, let me ask you, what's one routine sentence you can say in English right now? Write it below.
We'll read them and maybe even share some in the next episode. So don't be shy, your words matter.
Okay, Ava, this was wonderful. Daily routine English is simple, but it's also powerful.
Yes, Luke. And to our friends listening, you are not alone. We believe in you. You can do this, one sentence at a time.
Take care, everyone. Keep speaking, keep smiling, and keep telling your daily stories in English.
Goodbye, friends. And remember, you're stronger than you think. See you in the next episode.